People tend to fall into one of two camps when it comes to the words credit score. They either stifle a yawn and start thinking about what to make for dinner, or they break out in a cold sweat and start looking for the nearest exit. Most people know what a credit score is and that they have one, but aren't really sure what their score is, and what contributes to it. Fundamentally, your credit score is an indicator of your ability or likelihood of paying back credit. Anyone, be they a landlord, a mobile phone provider, or a lender, for example, is entitled to run a credit check on you if they are going to give you something on the promise of future payments, such as a place to live, a phone contract, or a loan. A good credit score will make it easier for you to get any of those things, while a bad score may prove a barrier to getting a new phone, a loan to start up a business, or a mortgage for your dream home. In some cases, a poor credit score might not prevent you from getting what you want, but you may find it costs you more, as lenders in particular offer more favorable interest rates to those with good credit. Different credit scoring companies have different ranges, but anything upwards of 600 is generally considered good. Scores over 700 are the ones most likely to qualify you for lower interest rates or other more favorable borrowing terms, such as better perks on credit cards. The irony is that most of the time we don't consider our credit score until we need it to get credit, at which point we discover that to get a good credit score you need to have had credit, amassing it and paying it on time. Late payments can have a huge impact on your rating and remain on your account for years. So, if you find yourself in the position of needing to boost your credit score, here are 4 important tips we think you should know. 1. Join the electoral roll. With elections only every 4 years or so, registering on the electoral roll is rarely the first thing most people think about when moving house, but it has an important role in your credit rankings. It allows lenders to verify who you are, where you're living, and how long you've lived there. Stability forms a key part of the type of person they are looking for in a customer. They want to know you're reliable and will make repayments on time. Diane Watson, a financial planner and founder of She Can Prosper, an organization which helps women become more financially independent, says, "The longer your electoral roll listing has been active, the more stable you will appear, strengthening your application." Credit reference agencies can mark down your score if you have moved multiple times within a short period of time. 2. Build up your credit history. Lenders need to know that you are reliable when it comes to repaying your debts, even if it's just minimum repayments on a credit card. This means that it's actually better for your credit rating to have some debt and be paying it off regularly and on time than it is to have no debt at all. A credit card can be a useful tool for building up your credit, but you need to be careful with it. Don't overspend, and make sure you set up a direct debit to pay every month. As we've already said, late payments leave a long-lasting black mark on your report. One of the other benefits of having a credit card is the rather dull-sounding Section 75 of the Consumer Credit Act. What this means is that if you make larger purchases such as furniture, a car, or a holiday, you can turn to your credit card provider for support in getting a refund or replacement should the goods be faulty, or the trip cancelled. Credit cards are a big commitment though, and you should only consider applying for one if you know you can be disciplined with your spending. 3. Pay bills on time. As more and more people are house sharing, both during their university time and beyond, getting your name on the utility bills is a good way to build up your credit score. NatWest is launching a new app called Housemate next year to help split bills between housemates, and getting everything paid correctly and on time is another way to show lenders that you're responsible with your money. Private renters can miss out on the opportunity to build their credit files as their rent payments are not communicated to credit bureaus, the agencies responsible for collating payment information and assigning scores. The NatWest app will help with that, but for those not able to use it, or for whom it doesn't apply, having your name on the bill is still a great help. 4. Sad though it is, make sure relationships that end financially too. The end of a relationship is never easy, and it can be hard enough sorting out who gets the TV and how you should split your joint savings. Your credit score will be far from the forefront of your mind, but it's nonetheless important that you split from him financially in every respect. Close any joint accounts completely, make sure remaining bills are formally split between you. Any bad financial behavior on their part can have an impact on your financial situation and credit rating if your accounts or lives remain linked on any financial level. Thank you for watching, and we wish you good financial health. We are moneypeople.io. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and at www.moneypeople.io.